go with a blueberry beer today. Old recipe, I'm going to improve on it. It's called an iconic ale, but this is going to have a blueberry Vintner's puree added to it. So we're going to grind the grain right now. We'll put in the description what this recipe is. Like I said before, batch number 44. Oh yeah, 44. Blueberry Bastard, we call this one. Blueberry Bastard, the name is. This is number 44. Brew number 44 here at the vineyard. So we're going to grind these grains here, and then we got the strike water on now, and we're going to mash in hopefully here in about a half hour. So there's the inside of the mill. So we'll get back to you when we get all this in and we go in. Alright, we got the grains ground here. All set here. I'll read it out loud what we're using. We're using 5 pounds of Maris Otter malt. Honey malt is 1 pound. Cara pills, 1 pound. White wheat malt, 1 pound. Flaked rice, 1 pound. How you doing? And caramel 60, 2 pounds. And 1 pound of 6 roll to help mash the rest of it in there. Strike water is coming up here. This is a total of 7 gallons. 7 gallons, 1 quart. And I got to go check what the temperature is. I'm going to mash in on my last mash for this this type of brew and yeast I'm going to be using here. And it says I want to come in at doing a single infusion at 157 degree mash. That's what we're going to be doing for 1 hour. Okay, we want our strike water at 168, and we're just about there, 167. The gauges are so close to being accurate here, so we're going to dump that into the mash tun here and dough in here. What do we got here? Coming in low. 154, 155.
Set a timer. 59 minutes.
154. I'm looking for 158 here, but we're not going to get there. 155. Gonna give me that spoon to stir. $156. A lot of hots on the bottom. 156.6. Running a Orloff here on Blueberry Bastard. Let's see what we finished off here. As long as I'm above 150, I'm happy. Yeah. Not too shabby here. Should have total conversion here. So a little Orloff there. Got a little sparge water on if I need it, but I'm usually not sparging because I got it single infusion right to the tea here. So So we'll go that far here and get this into the kettle, boil kettle, because it takes a while to get back up to temperature. The sparge water's coming up slowly as all hell. Not happy there. So yeah, we're just going to run a roll off in that, and we're going to be draining into the boil kettle. The blueberry bastard has hit the kettle, the boil kettle. We are up to boiling, just about ready for the hot break to boil all over the brewery floor today. So out come the gauge. Get the spritzer bottle ready. All right, we're back to the brew here. We're down to our last 15 minutes. In goes the Irish moss. The other last addition of hops, which is Glacier hops. Just going to tie them up to the side here a little bit. Let me stay here. And then last but not least, my homemade candy sugar that I made a while back. I got a lot of this. I keep making it. I love it. It works good for the brew. Don't get splashed. Try to get it in there gently, and it did. I didn't get splashed. Close. And I usually give it a stir. But my spoon is, my other spoon is taken up, so I'll just use this one here. Oh, you got to remember not to stick your fingers in that hot wort. That's what I just did. Yeah. But there we go. We're going to get another reading on the hydrometer, Brix meter here, refractometer to see what we got there. After the candy sugar is added, it usually brings it up quite a bit, believe it or not. It should come up maybe 8 to 10 points. So, yeah, we're going to do that now. Get the hydrometer reading again. As soon as I find out where I put it. Must have left it out right over here. Alright, a little sanitation. Now's the time I'm going to start getting ready for the sanitation. I'll be hooking the wort chiller up in a minute. It's flame out in 15 minutes, so I'm going to draw this sample here quick. Put it on our, oh boy, spilling that all over. Put it on our refractometer here. It's really hot. Close the gate. And let's see where we are. She didn't come up too much. Take another sample in a few seconds here. I'm at 1057. That didn't come up too much. We're going to take another reading to see if we got that right. Okay, the blueberry bastard is done. We're going to go with flame out. Get her in the wort chiller. Get that process started. Get her cooling down here. Of course, we want it nice and cool to pitch the yeast, so I'm going to have to put the camera down and move it over there and get her going. So the blueberry bastard beer is in the wort chiller is into the wort. And we went from boiling, and we're already down to 160. The gauge can pick that up. And she's dropping. We all know you got to get your wort down to yeast pitch and temperature as fast as possible. We got the cold water here in the Buffalo area, and she really is cold on the lake, frozen. And what's going in is probably 43 degrees. So she's cooling down quick. I'm using my spoon hole again. Everybody should have a good spoon hole. So I can say that again. On the kitchen sink setup. The spoon just seems to hold it in place there, and it don't go how you doing all over the place on the floor again, you know. Gotta wash the wife's kitchen floor every time I do a brew. It's not a good thing. So yeah, we're into the chill down stage here, 140 already. We'll pitch in the yeast here in about 10 minutes. I'll get back to you then. goes. This brew is in the fermenter. We'll kick it over here. We'll find a nice spot to put it next to the, oh my god, the rest of the other ones. And if I didn't say so before, 1063. It came in at 1063. It's going to be a good beer. Alright, we're going to lift it up here. 2 hands. Oh, baby, we did it. Okay. She's on the fermenting shelf, so let her go. Blueberry bastard is what we call this beer. She's going to be a good one. Well, they're all good ones. So there we go with the secondary. After 7 days. Looks like she's stirring up real nice there. Just gonna make sure we don't overfill it. So we ended up adding 49 ounces. 49 ounces of Vintner's blueberry puree. I used their blood orange. Vintner blood orange. In fact, I'll be making another one. I got the blood orange in the cabinet here. We'll be doing a blood orange beer. Got 4 cases bottle already. This will make 6. The blueberry bastard will make 6. And then we might as well go ahead and brew blood orange, because boy, those are really good come springtime.
And a lemon.
And a lemon zest. But the spring looks a little far away from the storm we just had here in the western New York area. And she came down pretty good. We got a foot of snow, heavy, wet snow. It was blue snow. If you know what a glacier looks like, it's blue in there. That's how wet the snow was here. And heavy, my God, the snow blowers were straining their augers. And then, top that off, I ran over a garden hose. I sucked that up around the auger. That took me a good 15 minutes to get out. And of course, I took a hacksaw and I just cut that to smithereens. But yeah. Alright, after that many bubblers, how you doing? I had to go ahead and put a blow-off tube on, because the thing was just caroused and started to re-ferment real quick here. And she started blowing off into the airlocks, and nobody's got time for that. I switched to a little bubbler here, and we'll let it finish like that. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put our bubbler back in there in a day or two.